Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to unbox a kit for you. So I think I told you guys that I was going to be ordering some things with points from Diamond Art Club before Black Friday happened, and I did do that. And this is one of the kits that I got. However, when the box appeared, the big outer box, the big pink and white Diamond Art Club box, was all crushed at one end, and basically the flap was open. All the other kits inside were fine except for this box. I don't know how it got this crushed inside another box, but luckily I think everything was in there. So what I'm unboxing today is the Diamond Art Club Mini Dazzles keys. It says frame ready. I've never noticed that before, so I think I'm just going to recycle this box here and let's see what came in it. So this is everything that comes in the box. You can see this is the drills. They are square drills. It looks like they heeded everyone's feedback and put all of the drills for all of the kits in one bag instead of having a separate bag for each one like they did when they came out. So happy about that. We'll look at the drills in a minute. Of course, we get our canvases. We'll look at those in a minute. We've got our stickers, and then we've got our toolkit, and then our little instructional booklet here. So it gives you this little step-by-step instruction thing. If you need that, I don't. So that will be just going also into my recycling pile. So the toolkit, I was curious because I have several of these, but I haven't opened anything new in a while, so we'll see how much it's changed. Okay, so I knew they had done away with giving away washi tape and cover minders. So you get their little pin, you get a 4-placer here, you get their little, oh, this is just a regular wax placer pin, which I guess you can replace with their other one is what I've heard. You do get some of their, oh, this is clear putty. You get some heart wax, which came inside the tray. There's a 7-placer. Of course, the tray has a stopper. You get a bunch of baggies, and then you get this lidded tray, which won't go on if I put the baggies in there. That will be a nice little toolkit for me to pass on to someone else because I likely will not use any of this. So I'll set that aside. So then we have our stickers here. So we've got 21 different colors and we've got 6 different keys, and it looks like they made individual stickers for each one if you want that. So they've got names. There's a winged key, a powder room key, a garden key, a fairy key, a lover's key, and a regal key. So it is square drills, and you can see here the canvas size is 4 by 6 inches. I think these have like a little frame on them already. So 21 colors, and there are 2 ABs, and then we have 2 Ks, which those are the iridescent ones, I think is what they're calling them, the crystals, and then everything else is a fairy dust drill. So nothing but special drills in these, which will be fun, because I should have lots of leftovers. So let's look at the canvases. So they are pre-framed. They've got these little blue frames around them, so if you want to just stick them in a 4 by 6 frame, then it also looks like they've been matted, I guess. So here is this one. Now, does it tell you which one it is? Not on the back. This is the winged one, but it doesn't say anything on it. I guess it doesn't have to. You're just diamond painting by symbol. Here's the regal key. This one is the garden key, and then I've got the powder room key, the lover's key, and the fairy key. These look like a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited about these. It's Diamond Art Club, so I'm not really concerned about the stick or any of the symbols not being clear. I'm actually really looking forward to these because I've done several of the Paint Gem mini kits, and their drills tend to have a lot of trash and to be kind of gappy, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the Diamond Art Club ones feel like. I've done one other set of mini dazzles, but that was a long time ago, although I am still using up some of the fairy dust that I had left over from them. So let me open the drills. So we get this one lone bag of this kind of drab khaki brown color, which is a fairy dust. And then we've got a fairy dust gray, a fairy dust blue. We've got a fairy dust pink, like a dove gray, a very dark gray. Then we've got another pink, and then we have a green AB. And then we've got a gray fairy dust followed by like a very pale peach AB, and then a blue fairy dust. And then we've got a green fairy dust. Oh, those are metallic. The K's are metallic. Okay, so those must be the electro ones. Is that what the electro ones are called, I think? So it's like a gold color. That's cool for the keys. Then we've got another kind of springy green. We've got another kind of dark purplish blue, another butterscotch, and a sky blue in the fairy dust. And then we've got another metallic in silver. Again, that will be cool for the keys. Then we've got a dark brown, like a mocha brown, and then just a like milk chocolate brown. So very cool. I've never gotten any kits that had the metallics in them before, so I'm excited to see what those look like. I do have some gold metallics that I bought from DP with Sparklers that I could also throw in that are squares that I have that are extras if I wanted to do that. So I may have to go through, look through my extras. I haven't gotten to those yet. If you saw me kitting up my specialty drills into my new bottle storage system that I'm going to try and use, I haven't got to the metallics yet, but I may drag them out and use them up for this. The reason I decided to unbox this one was several reasons. One, the box was already trashed. And two, I feel like I need something small to just break up my day. I am still currently working on Patriotic Camper. I'm getting close. I'm over halfway done with it, so I'm hoping in the next week or so I'll finish that, and then I can move on to my Christmas one. But I'd like to get started on the Christmas one. However, I know that one's going to be a lot of confetti, and so I thought, well, maybe I'll just have something little like this open so that if that gets overwhelming, I can just work on one of these and then be like, oh, I finished something, even if it's just one of these small canvases. And for those of you who are curious, because I'm sure somebody will ask, I don't count sets like this. I'm not going to count this as 6 kits. I will count this as one kit because they all came together and they're super small. I have done the same thing with all of my other mini kits that I have done. You may do it differently, and that's cool, whatever makes sense to you. But I just count this as one, even though there's 6 little mini kits. Just makes it easier for me when I'm doing stash counts and that sort of thing. So has anyone ever done this particular kit? Have you done any of the newer Diamond Art Clubs with the metallics? Let me know what you think of the metallics. Are they good? I'm sure they probably are. It's Diamond Art Club, but inquiring minds. So share down below. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.